A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities.
In peace, I'm really just getting started. You've only witnessed the tease. 10,000 steps ahead as I choke on it. 2017 was my moment of truth. I was a year away from not being known as a youth. Approaching manhood, peach fuzz covered my chin. Even then, I would leave rap going with the wind. I'm not a Muslim, so why would I lie or pretend? I'm not too good at following trends. I am the trend, I am the truth, I am the God, I am the Zen. There is no way around it, just make amends. These flows are coated golden. If you the then I must be the cold and exploding what the commode is. Real soon they're gonna have to mention Mr. Clay the magician with the greatest of Drizzy, Drakes, and Wheezies, Andres and Jiggers, Pac, Biggie, and Nas, Face Mob, Yeezy, and Raekwon. It's easy to say these things looking for clout, but this is non-fiction. The proof's in the pudding, it's none missing. You and your opinion, you can stick that up your...
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the L.A. Chargers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he returns this to the 22. Now their versatile running back, here's Austin Eckler. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Herbert. A quick throw there is incomplete.
But that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. In motion left goes Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Allen, nifty footwork. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber. Opening drive interception.
There's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Great effort by Derwin James on the stop.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but now it's 3rd down. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes. See if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. A first down carry for Henry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
The Vikings at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games. How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing, Cousins, escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because the quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
They run wide side with Henry. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
And the tackle for loss goes to Eric Kendricks.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They go play action. Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. Play fake. Cousins.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Michael Davis. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Now Herbert. Out left, he's got it to Everett. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Chargers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Running for the first time with a fullback, C.J. Ham. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
When you talk about the defense for these Chargers,
they're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop. Held them to no gain. The key to their defense does exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
Do I see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset? This is the kind of play that'll do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
here's a 2nd and 8.
Cousins. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Now back to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Khalil Mack, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Returnable here for Davis. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. The Vikings are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. On play action, Cousins. And that will be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He'll wind up losing losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. The 20, 10, touchdown. Mike Williams, 41 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They keep it with Henry on first down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Fighting through. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Well, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A toss right to Henry. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. On second down, here's Henry. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. A toss left, Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Now Cousins. They set up the screen for Henry. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. To throw is Cousins. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. On first down, it's Herbert. He's got Allen. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. Herbert off of play action. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Play action. It's Herbert. On the move to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Dean Lowry able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And this this one is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, Cousins completes it to the fullback hand. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle, Nwangu.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Vikings!
Kadarius Toney,
his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Vikings have got it back to within a score.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, trying to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Allen's got it, complete.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 1st down, Justin Herbert.
That's caught by the rookie Quentin Johnston.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pick up there on 20 yards.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
And they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Davis now to return it. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis and Brandon Gordon getting set for number 3 here. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Luagu now from his end zone. A good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining 2nd half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the 2nd half and get us going?
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
4th down, Cousins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Dean Lowry picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance. So not a surprise, but there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
That 2nd down play nets a -4.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on fourth down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Marcus May with a pick. And the Vikings are going to get the football as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll toss it to Henry. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. That is caught. And he gets this from the midfield before he's brought down. So this offense able to convert on 4th. And now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Inside handoff. Henry. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Cousins now on 2nd down. That's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 38-yard line. On play action, Cousins. He'll buy some time right. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Henry. 85 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? It's Cousins on the sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Kirk Cousins with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Joseph now to have the PAT. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Now Davis fumbles it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Once more, here's Eckler. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Allen, the man in motion left. Keenan Allen. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Rashawn Slater, first-round pick in 2021, guilty there. So here's a 3rd and 14. In motion right is Johnston. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. 3rd and 19. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins flushed out right. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll try the right side with Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 49 yards. And the Vikings have taken a 4th quarter lead. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day 1 of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Charger drive about to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he's brought down. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st and 10, Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Finds Johnston. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Again, Herbert. Caught by Allen. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. Herbert operating from the red zone. Give him another one right back to Allen. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker, and that gives them a 3-point lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Cousins throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Henry running right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
3rd and short yardage, Cousins.
And that'll be caught by Tony. And he will have a Vikings first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Henry up the middle.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Again, it's Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Here we go, 1st and goal. Now a handoff to Chandler.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one, but occasionally the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly, maybe someone tipped it off, but on that play, it had no chance.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Cousins. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown.
K.J. Osborne.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings have retaken the lead.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Finding Allen. Allen, nifty footwork. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
Quick throw here to Johnston. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. Here comes 2nd down and 5. Throwing Herbert. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field.
They pitch it to Eckler. He takes it across for a touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Cousins. That's going to be caught by Tony. And he'll have a quick 1st down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Here's 1st down. Now Cousins. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining, and they can trot out the field goal unit and try to send this one to overtime. A little extra pressure with this one for Greg Joseph. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And this one is right through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So 4 quarters couldn't settle a winner, and now the Chargers going to get the first opportunity here in OT as the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 21.
He'll hand off here to Eckler.
Gets past one man. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
79 yards on the ground for Eckler here, and that's a 1st down.
It's Eckler again. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Out of the gun, Eckler running it.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Now a give running left is Eckler. Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
Up the middle with Eckler. And he is in for the score! And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
So it's a win here for the LA Chargers, and it was thanks to the fine play of their quarterback, CD, Justin Herbert.
Yeah, he was just on target all afternoon with 3 touchdown passes. They couldn't find a way to stop him, and ultimately, he guided them to victory.